because of the Jupiter and Saturn. This is very unique energy right now. I placed a boundary and restriction on myself due to the programs in this illusion world to not do something. But eventually, y'all know I'm the Archangel Uriel. Eventually, I did that shit and got the shot. You're not gonna stop me from getting on a roof of any building. You're not gonna stop me from trespassing. By who, what, when, where, and what? Who trespassing from whose reference? This is my fucking land. So y'all know I did that shit. The thought that I had was seconds long. That was it. I didn't give that no energy. But just the simple fact that I had to feel that by me being me, I'm like, hold the fuck up. Why the fuck am I feeling this way? Like I shouldn't do something, worrying about if somebody come. Like what the fuck? What the worst the police gonna do besides say leave? Or can I help you? And all I'm gonna say is, can I help you? Because I don't think you can help me. Trust me, I don't think so. So, you know what I'm saying? Just for them, that few 3 or 4 seconds for me, shocked me for me to even think that. But me even looking at that shit now, okay, it's the Jupiter, I set a boundary and restriction on myself. So I encourage everybody out there, learn about because you may not know when you're doing it. Just like, I'm glad I'm who I am because I could pinpoint why I did it. But a lot of other people may, and that's why I'm here. That's what I'm here for. You may not necessarily know you're doing it due to the programs that you was growing up in anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody out there to really analyze the boundaries and restrictions you're throwing on yourself. Then once you see that, oh, I never did that because I always thought this way. Or I never cussed in front of a church because my grandma always taught me this or this, that, and third. When you cuss, you know you're using the English language, and you know churches wasn't even founded on the English language. So just that energy itself is oblivious to a church energy, to a person cussing in front of it is oblivious. It's not till you got people's perceptions and people who are involved throwing programs around, telling you what you should and shouldn't do, when in all hindsight, a curse word isn't really a curse word to a church. If the church itself was a being, you know what I'm saying? To be afraid to do that in front of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but you would never know that because if you got tied into a program, you don't even look at that program to see if it is a boundary or restriction or if it is wrong or right, because it's just something that's hardwired in your brain because who you was raised by or how you was raised and things you experienced. So it's like, yeah, right now this is a perfect energy. Jupiter and fucking Saturn at direct square at 13 degrees. This is a motherfucking amazing energy. Amazing energy. Because it's bringing the programs to the light also. Things that you didn't even know was programs, now you can see it. I didn't know, and I was able to see it due to the fact of this learning square energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for it. I'd be happy just to experience. I ain't gonna lie, I can get shot. Somebody can shoot at me or something like that. I would laugh. It happened. I never got shot, but shot at, that's nothing. My house has been shot up a few times. I've been shot at a few times. I shot at a few people and smiled and laughed about it because I was happy to experience that. How many times you gonna experience bullets flying past you? Believe me, you better hope you kill me. That's where you fucked up at. I'm not afraid of fucking death. You try to do something to harm me, it's in your best interest to kill me. Because if you don't, nigga, my soul, you will get attacked in so many fears of reality. It's not fucking funny. But I put this shit to work. Don't fuck with me. And I could go outside every day and not worry about another fucking bullet. You feel me? I'm in this motherfucker. Let's go to the last fucking planets though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Uranus. Uranus still in Aries. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ready to make it's not until like a minute from now. I say when a few days from now it's going to make a direct square to the moon. Maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow it's going to make a direct, it's going to end up going into making a direct square from the moon. So when you have Uranus, which is change and rebellion, having to learn something from your emotional state or the emotional ability and how you feel about things and how you react to things, as far as the energy as a whole, people reactions is going to be changing rapidly. You know what I'm saying? You may have thought a person always react this way, but Before you know it, they reacted a whole nother way. You may have slapped a person around and got away with it. Yeah, not tomorrow. You put your hands on that motherfucker, you're gonna find out something. You're gonna find out something. Cause you feel me? Because Uranus is gonna directly square the moon, and you gonna have to learn from that shit. Cause if you ain't learned before, you gonna learn tomorrow. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, Neptune, you know, Neptune is still in Pisces. Pluto is in Capricorn, you know, and it's gonna be making a conjunction. The moon gonna be making a conjunction also to Pluto. So your emotions and the way you're gonna react is gonna be drugged down. You're gonna feel something with strong willpower drag you down and force you to transform however you felt or however you react. So people reactions is, so look, do you see how this makes sense? Now look, tomorrow or the day after that, when the moon conjunct Pluto, which is also in Capricorn, it's gonna force people to transform their reactions. Then at the same time, the moon gonna slightly conjunct Uranus. I mean, it's gonna square Uranus, and it's gonna make you learn from other people's transforming. So that person that you slapped and think that they wasn't gonna do nothing, they got transformed that day, bruh. Chill, bruh. And when they slap your ass back, you gonna have to learn from the shit. So it's like, what the fuck? It all makes sense, bruh. All makes sense. You know, and you know, as far as the collective of everybody right now, I want to do females as a whole. Female as a whole right now, conversate, lead as much people as on as possible, have as much fun as possible, but do not open yourself up to people. Now what I mean by that, flirt. Go ahead and flirt. Show people you're interested. Get as many options as possible. I want all you females to feel like that, dang, the guy I really like is showing me this attention, but I don't quite sure know what I want right now. I need all females to be in that energy right now, because that's what's going to best help you, because you're going to see things come around that help you. And people are going to see that you're open to communicate, but they're going to see that you're not that easy to let people in or let people sexually or physically consume you. But you're not putting a stuck up energy out there also. You're also communicating and letting yourself know that, okay, I'm very open with being friends. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy females need to stand for probably for the next 2 weeks. Guys, I need y'all to be in the energy of getting your shit together and not be worried about having fun, because you're going to get thrown a lot of things at you right now. See, and why I said the females is kind of already playing this energy. They're going to make a lot of guys feel like they have a chance, but the way guys approach females that they think they have a chance with going to be too much right now. It's too much. Few texts, few conversation is good enough right now. The sun just sliding in, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? People still thinking about their self and still thinking about their own values by Mercury being a Taurus. So don't play yourself, because dark situations gonna come to the light. You overforce yourself, guys, you're gonna realize it wasn't what you thought it was. Retract, take baby steps, intellectually understand what's going on. You'll have it in time. And that's what I want y'all to do. Dolo the Pilot Man, we in this motherfucker, weekly astrology reading. Y'all already know. For sure. Air, Graham, goddamn, let me go outside and sunbathe.